KOF15 at ChinaJoy, more information about Atena Asamiya's latest reveal, a new chapter from the Shingo manga, and finally, why are we going to be talking about Street Fighter V? Well, all that and more in the latest news from the world of SNK. You know me, I'm your host Nabil, and before we get started, gentle reminder as always to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so that you are notified whenever I drop a new video. So in today's recap of what's happening, there's a lot happening actually. So as you know, last Friday was the ChinaJoy event at Hong Kong, and through that event we got our latest trailer, which is Atena Asamiya, and the trailer is doing fantastic, by the way. It already surpassed a few of other trailers that were released before it, like King of Dinosaurs, for example. And I'm not surprised. This is Atena, and she looks amazing in the game, and can't wait to know more. But before we talk about Atena, let's go back to ChinaJoy, and we have a look here at the stands, SNK stands, or Epoch stand, which is the distributor of the game in China. As you know, they actually have some screens showing the King of Fighters 15 trailer, and as you can see, there's a stand here where people can play the King of Fighters 14, of course, and there is water branded with the King of Fighters 15 artwork, as you can see, and we have a glimpse at those full images that we've seen in the trailers. So you know, like you can see more of Kyo, Shune, and the gang, which is pretty cool. I expect with how King of Fighters 15 is you know, shaping up to be a great game, we're gonna see a lot of you know, products branded with KOF 15. I mean, we had perfumes for Samurai Showdown characters, so probably gonna, and we had some for King of Fighters before, but yeah, King of Fighters 15 is probably gonna have a lot of merchandise. Again, always speaking about ChinaJoy and Atena, as you know, we had the trailer, and as it has become a custom, the game designer, main designer Tomohiro Nakata, shared a little bit of insight about Atena. Let's check it out. So Atena is known for changing up her outfit with nearly every KOF game, and this time is no different. I designed her outfit around traditional Kempo practitioner clothing while keeping her outline and accessories in line with pop idol themes. She's also sporting a new haircut, meaning her overall look has changed drastically. She now has her Psycho Shoot ability back, so players can use that and Psycho Ball for some extra fun. Some of her far proximity normals are now cancelable, allowing Atena to have even more versatility. Her climax has been completely redesigned, showcasing the bombastic abilities the super idol Atena is capable of. And this beautiful artwork from Tomohiro Sensei is just, you know, I need to compile all these artworks. This is really, really well done. I really love his style. So moving on from Atena, today was the release of another chapter from the recently started and ongoing Shingo King of Fighters manga. And in the last episode, Shingo was lost. He went back in time and met Ayasakani, which is an ancestor of Iori Yagami. In this episode, it's basically the continuation of what happened. So Shingo is trying to understand what's happening. We're not gonna get into details. I haven't read the chapter yet. I just went through it quickly, just to see. It's shorter than first one, which is pretty much the norm. The first chapter is always bigger. It's almost double as the normal ones that are released later. So you can read it for free right now. If you do understand Japanese, the link is in the description below. And we do have someone who actually started translating the manga to English. I'm not sure if they're gonna translate the whole series, but the first chapter is available in English right now. You can read it and get a sense of what's happening. You know, and I said this, I talked about this story before, but it's really a continuation of the King of Fighters: A New Beginning. This actually happens after the defeat of Verse, and it's before the King of Fighters 15. So this is, you know, perfect time to release the story, which is literally months away from the release of the King of Fighters 15. So check the links in the description for both the Japanese version of episode 2 and the English version of episode 1. Whoever you are, thank you for doing that and for giving us the opportunity to read this manga, which I hope is gonna get an official translation one day. We'll see. Now we're gonna switch gears a little bit and I'm gonna talk about Street Fighter V. Why am I talking about Street Fighter V? Well, there's a rumor going around, and I can't confirm. I couldn't confirm. I don't really know. But the good thing is we don't have to wait for long. So Street Fighter V is gonna have a showcase tomorrow. They're gonna show the next upcoming DLC character, which is Akira from the Rival Schools game from Capcom. So she's joining Street Fighter V, and they also going to reveal the last character of Street Fighter V, the last DLC character for the season, and the last DLC character for Street Fighter V. And there are some rumors going around, as I said, that this last character is going to be an actual guest character, right? It's going to be a guest character, not from Capcom. And the rumor states, which again I cannot confirm, is actually an SNK character, someone specifically from the King of Fighters. Now, if you told me this last year, right, a few months ago, not even a year, I'll tell you, you're crazy. I mean, a lot of people were telling me, hey, what about King of Fighters 15 having Street Fighter characters? And I used to say, no way in hell this is going to happen. But things have changed a lot. Ever since Yoshinori Ono, the previous Street Fighter producer, left and the new producer came in, there's been a lot of things going on between the two companies. Now, whenever SNK reveals one of those silhouettes that I do that Let's Draw with Neo Geo, now, the Street Fighter V producer actually does his own thing every single time and shares that on his Twitter. And of course, we got the release of SNK versus Capcom Match of the Millennium on the Nintendo Switch, which was in itself something impossible to ever happen before. Now, SNK and Capcom have been, publicly talking to each other on Twitter and showing that they have some, great relationship between the two. And again, all the help, all the, the promotion they're doing for the King of Fighters themselves by sharing those silhouettes, which is crazy. So is it possible that we're going to have a SNK character in Street Fighter V? It is actually possible. Maybe not a big possibility, but there is some possibility in there. And if that happens, then you can bet King of Fighters is going to have some Street Fighter or Capcom characters for sure. So I'm going to be watching that showcase tomorrow, and I usually watch all of them because I'm also a big Street Fighter fan. And let's see what happens. I think the possibilities are endless. I think we do have now a possibility of having an SNK versus Capcom or Capcom versus SNK. It's really in the realm of possibility, which was not the case last year. So this is, again, just a rumor going around. Can't confirm it. I don't know for real. So we'll see tomorrow, and I'll keep you posted as usual. Let me know what you guys think of all these news briefs in the comment section below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And until next time, thank you for watching.